Okay, so we'll get started. So what's your name?
Cami McAuliffe.
Okay, and then what do you do as part of Long Beach State staff?
I'm a supplemental instruction leader for human physiology.
Okay, so um, what is SI? I know a lot of kids have to take SI classes with instructors that are students. So what is SI?
SI is a one unit credit, no credit class. Students can enroll in it when they're signing up for all their other classes if they think that they're going to need extra help for this semester. And I do human physiology, so students that are enrolled in human physiology can also sign up for my class, and I will create lesson plans based on the lecture, and the students will go through the activities that I have planned, and those activities are intended to help them learn the material in a more supplemental fashion.
Cool. And so the theme of this, I guess, is ethics and running uh, being a student running a course and being working with faculty and almost as a faculty member teaching students. You're bound to run into a lot of ethical decisions because you also have that title of Long Beach State student attached to you. So maybe what's one ethical dilemma you've run into as an instructor here at Long Beach?
Well, this year I have I have a big class of 27 students, and most of them are just freshmen and sophomores, so they're not of age of drinking, but they're college students and they want to. Um, and one of the students got a fake ID, and she was really proud of it. And so she showed me, and she was like, look at my fake ID." And I was like, "Wow, that looks nice." And she's like, "You should come out drinking with me. Like, we should go out get a drink together." And I was like, "I don't really think that that's the best decision. Like, you're not of age. Like, I don't support that." And she's like, "After this semester, though, like when you're not my teacher." And I was like, "That's still not the best way that this should go down. Like, again, that's illegal." And then it actually turned into a big thing because I had a couple other students that had fake IDs. So then they were all showing me, and they were showing each other. And it was just annoying because it was getting in the way of their schoolwork, and I was just trying to make sure that everyone was trying to stay on task. But then also just the whole underage drinking is not something that I support, and so I was trying to find the best way to like distract them from the topic of getting me to go drinking and just the whole topic of drinking in general. Um, yeah, so that was definitely an issue in the classroom, but it hasn't. That was a couple weeks ago and hasn't come up since then. So
So as a teacher then of students like that are freshmen and sophomores and that becoming a dilemma for you, how did other than just kind of like hushing it in the classroom, is there any other steps you had to take to make sure it didn't come up again?
can you repeat the question? Sorry. Um, so far, no. There wasn't any other steps that I had to take. I was able to handle it in the situation there, but if it happens again in the future, then I'm going to talk to my boss about it because there are things that are just that I can't handle. That someone of higher authority needs to come in, especially as a student, because they do see me as a teacher, but they also see me as a student. So they know that I can't hold too much power. They do still respect me, but there will come a point that if it comes up again, I'll have to talk to my boss.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
In a situation like that where you're both faculty and student, it put Cami in a bit of a situation where she is obviously still a student, but it has to be seen as a role model to her student or to the ones that she's in charge of. So I think that she made a pretty good decision there to say, you know what, no, that's not my place. I can't go out and drink with you whether you have a fake ID or not. And I think she does have a good plan in place where it happened, but it hasn't happened again in the classroom yet. And like she said, if it does, she's going to go to her boss the next step up and let them know what's happening and where there's potential for them to come in and make more of an ultimate decision in the classroom. So I think Cami made a very good decision there, and Miss McAuliffe. obviously seems like she has a nice ethical head on her shoulders, continuing to give supplemental instruction to the students of Long Beach State.